Okay, now we're going to look at the 2.11 AR verb assessment. Now that you've practiced, you've watched the other videos, and you know what to do, let's look at this assessment. So let's look at the bottom here. This is so important. There's 4 activities about it, or 4 assessments with it. We've got a writing activity, we've got a practice activity that you're turning in, you've got a quiz, and then the written discussion is actually about something else. It's not necessarily about the AR verbs. But let's go ahead and take a look. For the writing activity, it says, imagine you are a school star, okay, you're being interested, a DJ is interviewing you, and it says, please answer his questions in complete sentences, provide the Spanish translation to the 4 English sentences below as practice, okay? So down these 4 right here, 7 through 10, you're going to just translate that. How would you say, I like math? Go back and look at a lesson, and you can go back to lesson 2.10 is also about Gustar. How would you say we like art? Isabel likes science, and you like Spanish. Okay, so those are actually in 2.10. Okay, 2.10. Here, these up top, the first 6 you're looking at, you're going to answer these questions. Let's do the first one together. So remember, we've got a question here, and if you have an upside down question mark, it's a question, so you're going to say, do you, and then tocas, here was one of your new verbs, do you play the guitar? So, tocas tú la guitarra, okay? So when you answer, you're going to answer either yes, I play the guitar, or no, I don't play the guitar. So remember our steps for conjugating verbs. We're going to actually take off that AS because it's not the U form, the to form that we want anymore. We want the yo form. So the verb is tocar. We take off the AR and we would add the ending that matches yo. So you would say, yo toco la guitarra. Okay, you're going to follow that same pattern. Now notice number 2, it's about you again. But here it says, habla el profesor. It doesn't end in AS, so they're not asking, do you speak Spanish in class? Okay, it's asking if someone else does. So be careful. Same with here, escuchan ustedes. It's not just asking, do you listen to music at school? It's asking something else because of that ustedes. So be careful with the subject. Remember, if it's asking you directly, it'll end in AS. If it doesn't, it might be talking about somebody else and you need to use a different form. So that's the written part. When you go to the practica, notice here, it's a little online activity that you're going to do. Okay, so you go under assessments, look for that activity. It's not counted as a quiz, but it is a practice that's online. You've got a quiz though when you feel like you are completely ready and you have mastered AR verbs. This is a very important subject. So when you do that, make sure you go on and take your quiz. The last part is a written discussion, and you're going to put it in the discussion area. Okay, and here's what it says. It says, why have you chosen to take this course? And it says you're going to include 2 adjectives to describe yourself, and also any 2 AR verbs to tell what you do after class. So you can again say, I watch TV, I study, I listen to music, etc. Okay? You're going to read and respond to other students' comments, and then you're going to, in the assessment area, you're just going to tell us that you did that, submit the information, the thoughts that you had, okay, and what you did, and is submitted in the 2.11 assessment area. So those are the activities, those are the assessments for 2.11.